Welcome back to Hark Soap Company. Today we are going to be cutting Royal Tiger soap. It is black on the top with activated charcoal.
We made this one before and it was a top seller. Everybody loved it, so we made it again.
It smells like black raspberry vanilla. So join us for cutting it and we'll adjust the camera so you can watch.
Let's see how it turned out. Awesome. From the outside, the colors look very similar to our last batch of Royal Tiger.
Very soft still, so we'll be careful. We're going to take off this end. So this is how it looks. This is Royal Tiger. It is purple on the bottom and black and white tiger stripes on the top. Weigh that one in.
This one weighs 4.8 ounces.
And these will be ready in about 5 weeks. So before we started this cutting video, we were talking, this one's actually kind of chunky, this one's very thick. Before we started this video, we were talking about acting out in love. We talked about the difference of how we act out in anger or we act out in frustration so often, especially in our families and in our homes, and how we have to make the conscious choice to act out in love.
Yeah, sometimes anger comes so naturally. We just automatically act out in anger sometimes. And yet we have to remember to take the choice of acting out in love and being kind. So it's a good thing to remember, is to act out in love instead of anger. Yep.
Becomes such a habit, right?
Yeah.
To just, maybe a kid will stomp down the hallway, or maybe we'll shut a cabinet hard or something, acting out in frustration. But then we have to take the time to set aside time to love on each other, to play a game together, or to read a book together, or to take a walk or have a talk. So anyway, that's what we were talking about before we started this video. These are looking beautiful.
They sure are.
So again, this is Royal Tiger. This is a bestseller, black raspberry vanilla scented. And what else? Oh, the black, I said this already, I think. This is activated charcoal. So that's very good for your skin, complexion, acne.
And earlier this week when we made this soap, we took a video of us pouring the stripes. And it's a very awesome video. If you haven't seen it on our Facebook page, I recommend you try it out.
Check it out.
Check it out.
Check it out. Check out the video, try out the soap. Those are the stripes we are pouring. And when we pour it, we have it tilted this way, so they come out at an angle. And then after I'm done pouring, we straighten it up. All right, we'll line them up and end this video.
Thank you for joining us as we cut Royal Tiger soap.
Yes, and before we ended the video, we wanted to both share with you an idea of how to act out in love. So these are things that we do that maybe can encourage you to act out in love to those that you love.
So yeah, one way is before bedtime or when your little siblings are going to bed, you can tell them a Bible story or just a regular story. And that's one way that we can act out in love.
Mm-hmm. Now that helps the parents too, right?
Yeah.
Another way you can act out in love is to take your child or your spouse and go on a walk with them. So early in the morning, after the evening chores are all done, you can just go take a walk and maybe tell them a story from your childhood. My children love to hear stories from my childhood, whether they're funny or maybe it's a lesson I learned or just something wild that happened. So those are some ways you can act out in love. And Jesus commands us to love God first and then to love others.
Yeah.
Yep, so it's super important. So again, thank you for joining us as we cut Royal Tiger soap.
Let us know if you would like one.